Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Cleveland. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Mayfield to throw it. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Gone, 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 gone. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down, and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. 40 yards. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Mayfield looks to throw, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 28 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight 1st down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To throw is Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield. And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right? Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Football going back to the Cleveland Browns here. All right, let's take a peek back at last season. 7-8-1. You mentioned it earlier. They were a few breaks away from being a playoff team. Hard to believe. But now you go into the offseason for the first time in a long time, Charles, with expectations going into next year. And how excited is everyone to actually have expectations rather than being the laughing stock of the NFL? You just mentioned they went 7-8-1, 0-16 in 2017, so everyone will take that. But you're right. What's the next step? With Baker Mayfield at quarterback, they believe they can contend for a playoff spot next year. They still will need some help on the defensive end, but what a great place they've started. Myles Garrett at defensive end, Denzel Ward at cornerback. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak. Forced out to his left. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can. A first down carry here for Johnson. There he goes inside the 30, the 20, and all the way down to the 17-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs. That's a pretty good recipe for success. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought back, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a little Super Bowl conversation. The third time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base who might be a little bit blasé about the whole thing because they seem to go just about every year. But they continue to use their rallying cry. They hate us because they ain't us. And as for the game itself, February the 3rd, I can't wait. I'll be there to call the game internationally one more time. Just remember, this game is 17 years to the day since Super Bowl 36. Get this whole Patriots thing kick-started. Literally, Adam Vinatieri with a game-winning field goal. Patriots beat the Rams 20-17. Same franchise, different city. They were in St. Louis then.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Two minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. On second down, Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Cousins from the gun on third. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And now a timeout called as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
No, check, Patriot!
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles Chubb, heck of a rookie season, but do you think it bothers him that he had 996 yards?
I'll guarantee you it bothers him. It reminds me of a runner by the name of Dave Hampton, who played for the Atlanta Falcons, who actually went over 1,000 yards in a 14-game season. They gave him the game ball, stopped the game, and applauded for him. And then he took another carry and lost yardage. And finished the season at 996 yards and never came close to 1,000 again.
But still, though, Nick Chubb, great season, finishing 10th in the league in rushing as a rookie.
And don't forget his signature run against the Atlanta Falcons, 92 yards for a touchdown.
Throwing, Mayfield, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. For the Minnesota Vikings, earlier you and I were breaking down Kirk Cousins' season and the disappointment there. But they go from 13-3 to 8-7-1. And this was a team that many thought off that 13-3 season were Super Bowl contenders. What happened?
I think they struggled with Kirk Cousins meshing in as their new starting quarterback. Their offensive line had its share of troubles up front. Couldn't keep Dalvin Cook healthy as their lead runner. But the defense, even though the numbers were good at the end of the year, they struggled throughout as well. They had some games where they gave up some big plays. Remember the Rams game earlier in the season? The Packers game that was a tie, I think the second game of the year. So all in all, they could just never get that consistency and cohesiveness that they had in 2018. but it's a team that's not very far away. They can bounce right back into the playoffs in this upcoming year.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. A give. This is Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13 and also a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bailey able to knock it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Here we go. Bingo.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Cousins now on second down. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
We're going. Let's go.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A first down from Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him for a loss of 5.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
He's going to air one out. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
Everyone gears up for 3rd.
Ew. Yeah, I'm playing somebody with the Browns. Using the Browns. Yeah, I work at 4.
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on.
So I leave around 2. 2 in the afternoon. At 10.
First down, Mayfield. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right, trying to bait people on the run, had to get him on his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Open man, the tight end fell. 13 yards to pick up there, good for a Cleveland first.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation. An easy completion.
God, dude, man.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before he even got into the for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a good ball.
Without a doubt, because he's running your
Yes. Fumble. I got the ball back. Here we go.
And they will take off at the 26-yard line.
Trying to scramble with the ball. Hell no, hell. Fuck out of here. I got the fumble. Can't lose this one.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
No? Nah, I'm trying not to lose too many games. I'm trying to win as much. Oh, you playing him?
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Minnesota defense tough, yeah? I hold them to the Minnesota. And Minnesota have tough defense. Huh?
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. Being chased out left. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also leads to a 4th down.
One thing you're looking for when you run direct routes, you're able to hit receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head steam going.
They'll run for it. And he's got a first down and then some in midfield. There he goes right side.
There you go.
Get it down to the 14-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I went for the 4th and 1. Now I'm in field goal range.
They come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. Stops after only a yard, taking it down to 14.
He's had success on this drive enough.
Yeah.
Finally, they pulled up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
If I play 20 games, I'm only trying to lose at least. I don't want to lose more than 2 games like that. That's the mentality.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. That tips got through everything. It brings up third.
Yeah. That's the mentality I have. If I play 20 games, I'm not trying to lose more than 2 games.
to the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact, the forcing completion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. And I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you just pitch a touchdown and seal this thing?
And now Cleveland geared up to take the
Don't try to get a stop here, and
turnover on the fumble. And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had to drive and pushed it just the 50-yard line, so that they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And they get that back tossed over their mouth here. Now Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there and drop it for a 2-yard loss. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Mayfield.
there you go. Stab his ass, man. Oh, you going for it on 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try to find something. There's nothing available.
There you go. Lockdown defense, man.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires.
I ain't throwing picks. That's how I run the ball more, though. I always be throwing all the picks.
He's going to get everything right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing a line in the sand. Who's going to make this man here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this whole game is over. And the Cowboys with the football right now, they think let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Bailey.
I'm up 16-10 now. I gotta hold it from getting inside the red zone on our win the game.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big, happy and grins right now. They feel a lot better about their position.
The touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the Browns getting set to go. They're down here in a one-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run the ball, to go through those sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go into this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run. They're in better shape now for 4th. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining.
The brother blessed that time, and I thought they were going to get to it, but instead, he flipped it on its ear, and then went to the opposite yardage.
I thought he was done Back to throw. Steps away to his feet.
Hey,
Crusher there as it's intercepted.
game over. Yeah, I pick him off. Yeah, he about to quit. Yo, y'all defense right there, yo. He got 59 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be scared, you.